Singapore is boosting its anti-money laundering defenses with a new training program from Temasek Polytechnic and Tradekins designed to arm compliance professionals with real-world skills. Joining us today are Temasek's Dr. Kwan Kian Hung and Tradekins' Jesudevan Vivekananda. Jess, welcome. First, where do today's AML training programs fall short, in your opinion?
So far as businesses are concerned, financial crime typologies are evolving at a rapid pace. The number of fraud cases, both locally and in the region, have increased. Against this backdrop, past programs have focused predominantly on the theoretical aspects when it comes to anti-money laundering compliance. There is a gap and the absence of programs that help individuals get ahead of the curve, to be able to develop new skills, to be able to manage these challenges, to be able to harness technology in a fruitful way and recognize where these weaknesses are. In addition, programs in the past have always focused predominantly on financial institutions and not the array of other non-financial businesses that are also having to keep up their fight against financial crime, non-compliance. Other businesses from the real estate industry, from charities, from luxury retailers. These are also institutions that had faced the wrath or difficulty when it came about dealing with a recent spate of money laundering related incidents.
Just to add on, the curriculum will be using real world case study. So where our learners will apply what they learn to practice, to ideate, and to come up with solutions to handle these real case studies. So that is very applicable when they go back to their work. Yeah, and also to add on, this course is accredited by SkillsFuture Singapore for funding subsidy as well.
What specific skills will this particular AML program focus on building?
The program will focus a lot on hands-on activities. It would provide practical learning opportunities to develop and prepare suspicious transaction reports. It would help participants understand local and international best practices when it comes to developing AML frameworks. It will also include practicing how to conduct and manage anti-money laundering related investigations. Should wrongdoing be uncovered, the program will enable participants to know how they can draw up investigation game plans to be able to respond and also go on to remediate these challenges. The intent of this program is to be able to help executives move from theory into actionable insights and strategy.
How does this initiative align with Singapore's broader financial crime prevention strategy?
This training program enables the overall upskilling of executives across industry by enabling the lines of defenses in the company to be elevated. You're bringing about an overall national consciousness towards employees and executives and leaders being able to be au fait with evolving financial crime typologies. By being able to do so, they will effectively be able to guard against laundering of illicit proceeds. And this will hold Singapore in well position to be able to continue to demonstrate its commitments to international obligations, and as well as ensuring that our businesses here are operating well and soundly.
For the strategy to be encompassing, to be broader, the education part is certainly very important. So for Temasek Polytechnic, we are a firm believer in lifelong learning. So what we do, we upskill, we reskill the industry and the workforce with the most relevant curriculum.
How can partnerships boost the impact of continuing education in other high-stake fields?
In all areas, especially high-stake sector, we believe in strong partnership with the industry, with the regulators. So in this aspect, we are very pleased, very honored to be able to partner Tradekins, where we plan together the curriculum, what is needed currently and what is also needed in the near future for us to curate the content that is highly relevant to the industry. And it's not specifically for the financial institution, but a broader ecosystem of the entire financial system. So be companies like, for example, real estate will be the insurance firm who can come in to be trained by Tradekins and Temasek Poly to use real world case study to practice what is learned and to ideate the solution, so that very importantly, they can again bring back to the industry, to their workplace, to help with anti-money laundering practices.
And on my part, I'd like to add that we are incredibly proud and honored to be able to collaborate with Temasek Poly. Temasek Poly as an institution has pioneered fantastic methods of being able to ensure that its programs are robust and of high quality. And being able to bring about this partnership means that the program is now available for everyone within Singapore who wishes to rely on their Skills Future grants to be able to continually ensure that there's lifelong learning to be able to add value to both their personal self, professional self, as well as creating competitive advantages for the organizations they will support now and in the long term.
Well, once again, thanks to both of you for sharing your insights with our viewers today, Dr. Kwan and Jesse Devon.
Thank you for having us.
Once again, our guests were Dr. Kwan Kian Hung, Director of Temasek Skills Future Academy at Temasek Polytechnic, and Jesse Devon Vivekananda, Chief Executive Officer of Tradekins. For more news, please visit sbr.com.sg.